Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Now we will be doing question number 1, exercise 10C, part A. This is related to Pythagoras theorem. This is converse of Pythagoras theorem. Here we have to apply the Pythagoras theorem, and if we need to see that if one side is equal to the square of one side is equal to square of other two side and their plus, okay. If both the sides are equal, then it means it is a right angled triangle. So we need to state whether it is a right angled triangle or no. We will be doing first part. It is written that AB is equal to 16, and then BC is equal to 63, and then AC is equal to 65. What we will do is that here we need to remember one thing, that if 2 is equal to 1 plus 1, it means it is a bigger side and these are two smaller sides. Two smaller sides, they add up to make the bigger side. So if both sides are equal, so it means we have the proof, okay. So likewise here we will be starting with the bigger side. The bigger side is 65. So AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square, because this is the bigger side, biggest one. So 65 square is equal to AB is 63 plus BC is equal to 16 square. Now we will be taking the row squares. 65 square, 4225, 63 square, 3969, 16 square, 256. If we add these two, it becomes the same. So it means when we apply Pythagoras theorem to the given sides, so that AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square, and when we put the values, so left hand side is equal to the right hand side, so it means it is a right angled triangle. Reason is that Pythagoras theorem applies only to right angled triangle, and also the statement was determine if each of the following triangles is the right angle triangle. For each right angle triangle, state the right angle. So we need to state the right angle as well. Which one is the right angle? So by using this information, we can also draw a triangle. We know that hypotenuse square is equal to this side square plus this side square. So this will be, the left side will be hypotenuse. So AC will be hypotenuse, like this, AC, this is hypotenuse, and we know that hypotenuse is always opposite to the right angle. So it means if it is hypotenuse, so here somewhere it will be a right angle and then it will be hypotenuse. So we will be doing like this. We have AC, so we have AC, AB, BC. So B is missing, so we will put B here. So it means B is the point where it is a right angle. So angle B is equal to 90 degree. So we told you that first we applied the Pythagoras theorem, and when both the sides became equal, so it was proved that it is a right angle triangle. And now in order to find out where is the right angle located, we told you that the left side is always hypotenuse, because we have read that Pythagoras theorem is hypotenuse square is equal to another side square plus another side square. So AC is hypotenuse. If AC is hypotenuse, so we also know that hypotenuse is always opposite to right angle. So here is the right angle. So if here is right angle, so it will be perpendicular. Okay, this angle B will be the 90 degree. So angle B is right angled in this triangle.